If you're over 60, every movement, big or small, can have a direct impact on your heart. You might be surprised to learn that exercise is often considered healthy could actually be silently straining your heart every single day. I'm not sharing this to scare you, but to help you prevent risk. As a cardiologist, I've seen many older adults come in for routine checkups only to discover warning signs like elevated blood pressure, irregular heart rhythms, or stress on the heart they didn't even know existed. The cause? Not poor diet or lack of activity, but exercising the wrong way. Some high-intensity, sudden, or overly strenuous workouts can put significant pressure on the heart, which naturally weakens with age. The sad part is that many people have no idea. In this video, I'll reveal 5 types of exercises that could weaken your heart and offer safer, more effective alternatives. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, make sure to hit follow and turn on notifications so you don't miss valuable health tips. If you find this helpful, leave a 1 in the comments. If not, leave a 0 so I can improve future content. HIIT and overtraining, the silent threat to your heart after 60. High-intensity interval training, HIIT, is popular, but it can be extremely risky for older adults. Your heart no longer handles pressure the way it did in your youth. Blood vessels are less elastic, blood pressure can spike, and heart rate becomes harder to regulate during sudden exertion. I've seen people who believe that sweating more means getting healthier and living longer. But the truth is, pushing your heart to overwork can lead to serious complications: shortness of breath, fainting, even arrhythmias. These damages are often silent, going unnoticed until it's too late. If your goal is to stay healthy and independent, choose gentler forms of movement like relaxed walking, tai chi, or slow swimming. These support your heart without shocking your cardiovascular system. At this age, safety is strength. Sit-ups and heavy lifting, when muscle work harms the heart. Building muscle is important in aging, but only when done right. Exercises like sit-ups and heavy lifting can create intense pressure in your abdomen and chest, causing sudden blood pressure spikes and overloading the heart. For an aging heart, especially with hardened arteries or plaque buildup, this can be dangerous. I've treated patients who collapsed, experienced chest pain, or developed arrhythmias right after what seemed like a normal workout. They weren't lazy, they just didn't understand what their bodies truly needed. At 60 or 70, your circulatory system isn't as flexible, and one wrong move can have major consequences. The answer isn't to stop working out, it's to train smarter. Tip: use resistance bands, focus on slow and controlled movements, and work with a trainer who understands cardiovascular limits. Choose movements that match your condition and avoid shocking your body with overly intense routines. Remember, not all dangers come from physical activity. Some are invisible, like weather conditions that your heart feels, even if you don't. Exercising in extreme weather, when the environment quietly works against your heart. Exercise is healthy, but for older adults, when and where you work out matters just as much as what you do. Many seniors still go for early morning walks in the cold or head out under the blazing sun, unaware that the environment can put serious strain on their heart. After 60, your body's ability to regulate temperature declines. In the cold, blood vessels constrict, raising blood pressure. In the heat, vessels expand and your heart beats faster to cool you down, leading to dehydration faster than you might expect. In both scenarios, your heart is forced to work harder, not because of the workout, but just to keep you alive. I've seen patients become exhausted from a few laps in the summer heat or struggle for breath during a short winter walk. These aren't rare cases, they're warnings. Just being in the wrong climate can put your heart at risk, even without intense exercise. So instead of pushing your limits, choose comfort and stability. Advice: exercise indoors in climate-controlled environments. Stay hydrated, wear proper clothing, and most importantly, listen to your body's early signals before it sends a louder, more dangerous message. Fast movements, jumping, quick turns, the silent threat to an aging body. High-speed exercises like jumping, rushing upstairs, or doing aerobics can feel energizing, but after 60, they often carry more risks than benefits. Your body no longer reacts as quickly as it once did. Imbalances are more likely to occur, and your blood vessels aren't as flexible. I've seen many older adults try to keep up with group classes or online workouts, only to end up experiencing dizziness, rapid heartbeat, or unexplained falls shortly afterward. This isn't because they're weak, it's because their nervous and cardiovascular systems have changed over time. Quick movements, like jumping, twisting, or making sudden directional changes, can cause sudden spikes in blood pressure and heart rate, while the body's ability to regulate oxygen becomes less stable. Fatigue isn't the only concern. Disorientation and instability can follow. Even seemingly simple moves like lunges or light hops require coordination, circulation, and recovery time that an aging body can no longer handle as well. For those with even mild heart conditions, the risk of arrhythmia or falling is very real. The sad truth is, they're simply trying to stay healthy and independent. But at this age, true strength lies in control, not in speed. Slow, steady, and age-appropriate movements are what truly protect the heart, inner balance, and peace of mind. Gentle practices like Tai Chi, water aerobics, or body stretching may not look flashy, but they're incredibly effective. They help regulate heart rhythm, improve balance, and support longevity without exposing you to danger. Working out at night when good intentions disrupt the heart's recovery rhythm. Evening workouts may seem reasonable. After a long day, the quiet hours give you time for yourself. But for middle-aged and older adults, what feels convenient may actually disrupt the most critical recovery period for the heart: deep sleep. I've met many seniors who walk after dinner or do light stretches before bed. Though well-intentioned, they don't realize that even mild activity too close to bedtime stimulates the nervous system, raises the heart rate, and delays the body's natural wind-down process. As we age, sleep becomes more fragile and our circadian rhythms more sensitive. Late workouts, especially those that raise body temperature or adrenaline, confuse the body into thinking it still needs to stay alert. Poor sleep doesn't just lead to fatigue. It's directly linked to high blood pressure, irregular heartbeats, insulin resistance, and chronic inflammation. Your heart needs rest just as much as your muscles, maybe even more. So, try to work out in the morning or early afternoon to stay in sync with your body's natural rhythm and support your heart more effectively. Let your evenings be a time to slow down, not gear up. Listen to your body, the message your heart is trying to send. If you've made it this far, I'm truly grateful. It means you're not just looking to live long, but to live well. I'm not just speaking as a doctor, I'm speaking as someone who's witnessed too many preventable tragedies. Many of the older patients I've treated, smart, healthy, experienced people, suffered setbacks simply from a misplaced habit or a poorly timed choice. And they often say the same thing: "I didn't think it was that serious." That statement stays with me, because after 60, even the smallest factors can have major consequences. How you eat, how you rest, how you handle stress, and how you move. Your heart has quietly supported you your entire life. Now it's time for you to support it, not out of fear, but because it deserves care. You don't need to train like you did at 30. You don't need to chase the forever young image if your body no longer fits that mold. What you really need is consistency, kindness toward yourself, and the willingness to listen. No one hands out medals for overtraining, but the quiet, priceless reward is waking up each morning with a steady heart and a clear mind. Let go of the mindset that more is better. Choose smarter, not harder. Move slowly but surely. Rest with purpose. Exercise in harmony with your age, not against it. That's true strength. That's the best protection you can give your heart. And finally, there's one danger you must not ignore. It's not the wrong workout. It's giving up movement altogether. When inactivity becomes the habit, that's when the silent burden on your heart begins to build, day by day. Your heart doesn't ask for much, but it gives you everything. It doesn't need reminders to keep beating. It's been with you through every emotion, every step, every season of life. Now it's your turn to walk with it, gently, wisely, and with care. But after 60, your heart needs you to listen, not because it's weaker, but because it's telling you, "I need to be cared for the right way." The 5 exercises I recommend stopping aren't bad. They're simply no longer the best match for an aging heart. What once made you feel strong may now leave you feeling drained. What once built your health may now be placing too much strain. And that's okay. Aging isn't about weakness, it's about wisdom. The journey ahead should be about moving smartly, breathing deeply, and choosing what heals over what harms. Health isn't measured by sweat or speed. It's measured by stability, consistency, and care. Today could be the day you start protecting your heart instead of pushing it. And if no one's told you this yet, you are not too old. There's still time. Every gentle decision you make today adds life to the years ahead. Take your next step calmly and with intention. And always keep your heart in mind. If any of this resonated with you, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Share one takeaway you plan to apply in your own life. Together, we can build a community that lives healthy, lives true, and lives fully. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you won't miss the next meaningful message. Wishing you a life lived your way, fully and purposefully, each and every day.